Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is my 33-week pregnancy update, which means at this point I have less than 50 days left until my due date. And this whole time I've kind of felt like baby would come early. My daughter was a week late, so we'll see. Anyways, if you're new here, my name is Linny. I do have a 3-year-old little girl already. And this baby number 2 that we have coming was conceived through IVF, as well as my daughter, which is a fertility treatment. So yeah, baby's coming quickly. I mean, babe's gonna be here before we know it. Anyways, today I'm exactly 33 weeks and 1 day pregnant. Little babe this week is about 17¼ inches long and weighing in at about 4 pounds. Baby is as big as a pineapple, which is crazy. Seems so big to me. A cauliflower, celery, and for you 90s babies, I do this every week for my 90s babies because I'm a 90s baby. A Windows 95 box. I love the 90s ones. They crack me up. My weight gain this week, right on track, gained a pound, weighed in at 162.2, so literally exactly a pound I gained. And that is putting me at a total of 36 pounds this pregnancy. So I guess at this point, if little babe did decide to come early, I'll be right around 40 pounds. So we shall see. My symptoms this week, so I have just been consistently getting so uncomfortable. Like I am just so unbelievably uncomfortable. My back, when I've been sitting for too long, my back kills me. Like it just hurts so bad, my lower back. I'm really hoping that I do not have back labor when I go into labor with this pregnancy, which I really haven't spoken much about, like my birth plan. I'll probably film a separate video for that. I'm gonna write up my birth plan with my doula actually this week, which is also crazy to me, but I will share that with you guys in a separate video because it'll be a longer video. I'm not going to get into it right now. Anyways, I'm just really uncomfortable. My back is killing me. Baby seems like it's really long at this point, which my daughter was long. She was 21¼ inches long when she was born. So my babies are just longer. And I feel like this one is long. It's in my rib cage and it's on my bladder. And it is just taking up like all the room in my stomach. I am getting like, it's specifically on my upper right side, like top of my belly, like where my ribs would be. Like it goes numb sometimes if I'm sitting in a weird position. So it must be the way the baby is laying in there. I don't know, but it's really uncomfortable. My uterus also feels extremely heavy. Like, I don't know, my vagina kind of almost hurts. Like it feels like my uterus is gonna fall out. I've been feeling like a lot of pressure down there lately. I'm curious to see. My doctor usually does not measure me until about 37 weeks. So I'm curious to see when she does check me if I will be dilated at all. With my daughter, when she first checked me, I wasn't dilated at all. And then I think at 38 weeks, I dilated to 1 centimeter. And then I stayed 1 centimeter until I went into actual labor with her. So I'm curious to see because I've been feeling like babe's gonna come early, but I guess it really doesn't matter at all how much or how little you're dilated. But with all the pressure I feel down there, I just feel like I'm already dilated. I don't know. I've been having a lot of like cramps or like stretching feeling in my stomach this week. Not like Braxton Hicks, more like very tight stretching, like my skin is like stretching, or I don't know, it's almost like a crampy feeling, crampy, stretchy. I don't know, it's the best way I can explain it. I did have a few leg cramps this week as well. I always get them when I'm sleeping. And I think I said in a previous video, like my trick is to flex my feet. When I get the leg cramp, it is painful, but it's not as painful as the leg cramp, and it stops it instantly. I've also heard that mustard works, but I just could not stomach mustard. I am constantly out of breath, like cannot breathe, and I am a cosmetologist, so I'm on my feet majority of the day, and I have to wear a mask the whole time I'm working, which is fine. I've been doing fine with the mask. Actually, you adjust over time. I think your body just adjusts to the mask. But this past week has actually been pretty rough because I already am like having a hard time breathing, and then I have to wear the mask on top of it. So the first, I would say, like good 10-15 minutes that I put the mask on where I'm like adjusting to it is the hardest, and then after that it usually goes pretty smoothly the rest of the day. But yeah, I've been really gassy this week as well, and I've also been somewhat constipated. And then if I'm not constipated, like when I am going, I am having like loose poo. Let's just put it that way. Sorry, this is a pregnancy update. But that's just what it is. I mean, I don't know. They say that one of the signs of labor as well is like your body trying to clean itself out. And I know I'm only 33 weeks, but I have this feeling I'm gonna go early. You know, I'm gonna try to hang on for the next 4 weeks here, so at least baby's full term, but I'd totally be okay with going at like 37 weeks when I hit full term. That's when my doctor considers the pregnancy full term. I've heard other women say 36 weeks their doctor says is full term. And then some women say 38 weeks. My doctor says 37 weeks. I don't know. What does your doctor say? I mean, or if you've been pregnant, like, what do you think? When do you consider full term for babe? I tend to have bigger babies anyways. Like I said, my daughter was long. She was 8.5 pounds. Both my mom and my aunt had, I think I was the smallest at 7'11", and then both of my brothers and both of my cousins were over 9 pounds. So I think we just make bigger babies in my family. So if I could possibly go a little earlier, that would be just fine and dandy with me. Cravings this week. Honestly, I haven't really had any cravings. Sometimes I feel a little nauseous after eating, just because I feel like I just have no room left in my stomach. So it's just really uncomfortable, you guys. My rib cage like hurts. So yeah, so no cravings that I can think of. My sleep, honestly, I cannot complain. It's been as good as it's gonna be at this point. Gender guess. So as the weeks progress, I don't know, I'm like strongly feeling boy like this past week. And I've said boy every time. And I just really don't know. I don't know. For some reason, I'm leaning more towards boy. And I've had a couple really strong feelings that it's a boy for some reason. And maybe like almost referred to baby as a boy as well, which is what's making me say that they're stronger feelings that it's a boy. But then I just still keep thinking like it could be a girl. Like in my mind, obviously it's 50-50. We didn't find out, so it could be a girl. It would be so crazy to me to have another little girl. I don't know. It just seems more crazy to me to have a little girl, like another little girl, than to have a boy. I don't know. I just picture myself with like a girl and a boy, and it would just be so weird to have two girls. I guess I didn't grow up with any sisters. I had two brothers, so it's like foreign to me. Though my husband had two sisters, or has two sisters. So we're like opposite. So for him, it would probably, like, he probably thinks it's not weird to have two girls. But to me, I just can't picture having another little girl. What would she be like? I don't know. It's just crazy. But my guess is boy again this week. Stretch marks. Definitely have them. Have stretch marks. I don't know at this point if I've gotten new ones. I guess you'll see when I show you my belly. Movement. So movement is just crazy. Like some days I feel baby all day long. Other days it's like I feel like I go a long period of time without feeling the baby. And then usually at night still baby is like crazy. So pretty sure that's going to be fun when baby does arrive. We have like a nocturnal child on our hands. I don't know. Movement is just all over the place, like I said, so we'll see. They say too, as the baby gets bigger and runs out of room, that you feel it less. I just have felt like this whole pregnancy, this baby just does not move as much as my daughter did. So I don't know. And I think they say too that boys move more than girls. My daughter moved like crazy, nonstop, all the time. I don't even know how she had room to move, but she moved nonstop until the day she was born. And she's still going. I mean, she doesn't stop moving now. And this baby just does not move as much as my daughter did. So it's a different experience. I don't know. Best moment this week has just been like getting things organized, I would say, has been the best moment this week. I did also take my daughter to like a pumpkin patch. There were not a ton of people. I took her during the week, like when most kids are in school and whatnot now at this point. So I think there was only 2 other families there aside from us, so it was really nice. And she had so much fun. I let her play on the playground, which this is, I think, the 3rd time since the whole pandemic has started that I've let her play on a playground. So she was just beyond excited. I let her play there for 2 hours, and she just loved every minute of it. And it just made me so happy to see her so happy. And then, you know, we did the fall things, got some pumpkins, got some apple cider, some apple critters. Are they apple fritters, I think they're called. And it was just a really nice day. But yeah, other than that, just getting everything organized and ready for the baby. Worst moment of the week? I don't know. I feel like I didn't really have like a terrible, I guess if I were going to say what the worst moment this week was. So I did have a virtual doctor's appointment this week, which, by the way, I'm going every other week now to the doctor's. So, which is just crazy. I think I have 2 more appointments, like going every other week, and then I go weekly. How is this happening? I cannot believe it. But anyways, because it's a virtual appointment, I have to take my own blood pressure, which they gave me. They were nice enough to provide me with a blood pressure machine that I do not know how to work. It's honestly like pretty self-explanatory, so you would think. But I took my blood pressure on my left arm, because that's the one you're supposed to use. It had to have been like 8 times, and it kept telling me error. And those things hurt. That thing squeezing your arms, I thought my veins were going to explode after doing it for so long. like so many times. It was actually really painful. And then my doctor was like, well, try it on your right arm and just see if it works on the right arm. First try, and it worked. So I don't know what that was about, but literally it was painful. It hurt. Hopefully, that was actually my last virtual doctor's appointment. The rest of them I'll be going in for, so that will not happen again. Thankfully. Miss anything? So, like, is this even a real question? Because I miss, like, everything right now. I am missing my body, and, you know, lugging around this big old baby in my belly is just really, it's rough right now. I miss being able to breathe, like, deep breaths of air all the time. And I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to miss all the fun fall activities this upcoming fall with, like, all of the craziness that is still happening in this world. So, yes, there's a lot to miss. I also miss, I'm a beer girl, and I really enjoy, like, the good fall beers, like the pumpkin beers. Oh, they're so good. And I'm due at the end of October, so I'm probably going to miss that whole season. I'm going to have my husband, like, save a few for me. So, yes, I'm missing a lot. What are you looking forward to? I am looking forward to, like, completing the baby's room. I actually have a lot that I'm looking forward to right now. And I really like organizing things, so I'm excited to organize all the stuff in the baby's room and just have it completely done. And then as soon as I have this baby's room done, which is, like, gonna be either after I'm done filming this or maybe hopefully tomorrow, it's gonna be some point this week, I'm gonna get my hospital bag together, which I'll film that video for you guys as well. So lots of fun videos coming up for you, hopefully. The hospital bag and my birth plan, which I'm actually pretty excited to talk about. So keep a lookout for those. And then I am getting my hair redone this week. So in my next update, I will have blonder hair. I'm going to go a little bit lighter. I'm thinking just, like, pulling the blonde up higher, not necessarily lighter at the ends. Because then the following week, I have my maternity shoot, which I'm just so excited for. So that is what I'm looking forward to these next couple of weeks. Rings on or off, they're still on. And let's see. I don't know, my hands really are not swollen, which I'm 33 weeks. I'm trying to remember. I do believe at some point with my daughter, very, very late, I ended up taking my rings off. I still can get them on and off, like, really easy. And like I said, my hands do not look swollen at all to me right now. So we'll see. 33 weeks and going strong with the rings. Belly button. My belly button is actually, like, it's painful because I have a hernia. And baby likes to hang out around my belly button. So, yeah, that's fun. Moody or happy? I've definitely been more on the happier side. And I think I've said that the past couple of weeks. So I guess that's a really good thing because this pregnancy started out really rough because it was when everything was closing and we were going into quarantine, and it was just crazy. Nothing I had ever expected. And yeah, we're still going through it, but we're making it through. So I've been happier this week, definitely. Now for my 33-week bump shot. Right, I had just realized that I had a dress on, so I had to go change. But anyways, here's the 33-week bump and, you know, a good old black shirt. Hopefully against the gray wall you could see it. And from the front, And I've been doing back shots as well lately, so why not? "33 weeks, guys. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. And so yeah, stretch mark wise, I definitely have new ones like right above my belly button. Other than that, I honestly have no idea. I cannot see like underneath, and I already had them down here from my daughter, so I don't know. But that is all for my 33-week update. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope you'll stick around for future updates, all these fun videos I have planned, and for the arrival of baby. What is your guess based on my belly? Because that's what most people base it on. Boy or girl? What do you think I'm having? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.